one thing. I want everybody to look at me. I'm going to pass it to coin after I say one thing. That's a W. Let's eat one. Let's eat one. That's a W. How many people want to eat a W tonight? How many eat a W tonight?
We finally made it. Week 1 of the NFL season is here. We have sports on. It felt weird all weekend long watching a full game. I was like, wow, this is kind of a long game. It's kind of been a minute. Because I'm pretty sure last year we had like the Olympics or something or some kind of thing was going on. But sports are back. We're back. Brian, how are we feeling?
I feel good. And I feel like we've said we are back a couple times now. Like I feel like we keep saying we're back because of the preseason, but we were never back. That was all mental. That was we wanted to be back, but now we're actually back because it's week 1 and these games actually matter now. Do you know what I'm saying? Like you say you're back, but
no,
you're really
I know
not.
I get it. Well, it's you just want to be back so bad. I mean, dude, I was watching the Notre Dame Miami in the UNC TCU game, and all I could think was, I'm so happy that there's sports on right now because I can't keep watching the same episodes of Family Guy every night.
Yeah, no, it's a very good point. And even like last Saturday, like the Texas OSU game didn't live up to the hype from like a number 1 versus number 3. Like it was still a good game, right? Because you still had Texas going into drive at the end of the game to potentially tie the game, whatever. But in terms of like fireworks, they're two good defenses, so it wasn't. I think we all wanted it to be this awesome game, but it probably turned into more what it was supposed to be. But even that, like it's Saturday for me at noon, and I got football on. I can just put my feet up, relax, and watch football. It was such a good feeling. And that's why this week's gonna be awesome. You got the game Thursday, game Friday, college Saturday, NFL first week, NFL Sunday, and then Monday Night Football to end it. And then it's like now we are officially back. I'm not gonna move much this weekend. It's kind of the gist.
Yeah, it's been raining. It's been raining here from 3 to 7 p.m. every day this past week, and if there's any rain on Sunday, I'm coming straight home, just watching football the rest of the night.
Oh, yeah, you're not in California anymore, so it's they're 1 o'clock for you now.
It's the first time I can actually watch football at a decent hour.
I was gonna say because normally
a decent hour as in like late. Like I can go to sleep watching football, and usually like my night started when football ended. That sucked. God, that was
it's different. Yeah, it's different. I like Central Time personally. Like I love noon. Your games start at noon, which is great. It's not super early, like 10 a.m. like you had it before. But then they're also over by like 9:30, 10. So like it's not super, super late. You finish it and you feel like, all right, I can go to bed now. I don't know. I don't like the games ending at like 11:30. I know you do, but I don't.
I want to fall asleep and wake up and sports are still playing. Like when the NBA starts, I want 10 p.m. games. And like they said that there's going to be 11 p.m. games. I'm in.
Yeah.
I know I'm in the minority.
That's like the nostalgia of being a kid and like falling asleep and waking up to Sports Center or whatever in the background and like showing the highlights and all that. That's what that is.
Yeah, it was like when the Ryder Cup was in somewhere in Europe 2 years ago, and I was at a bar and it was on. It was like 1 a.m. and it was on. I'm like, I love this.
Yeah.
But it was like 4 a.m. Eastern.
Before we get into NFL, I do have a question for you. Some of that, I'm sure you know the NBA news that broke today with the whole Kawhi Leonard thing. Just real quick, I want to get I know we're in NFL now, but I just figured it's probably worth talking about and asking about. And then like also, I did see something like going back now, Jalen Brunson maybe is going to get looked at for something similar because he took that team-friendly deal.
You don't think this has been happening?
Oh, I'm sure it has. Yeah.
Every big player on every team since the 80s. This has been happening. This is nothing new. Now it's become public because I think the Raptors I think the Raptors were annoyed about it and they started looking into it because apparently he was going to stay because or he like asked for like a $15 million endorsement deal on top of his contract from the owner. But this has been happening. Like, you don't think this happens? I'm pretty sure, God, there was something with Anthony Davis's contract when he was still in the Lakers. And they basically, LeBron said, we'll pay you what we don't pay you through Space Jam. Something along those lines. Like that was like a public thing and no one really cared. Everyone was like, oh yeah, that's just like the game.
I don't remember hearing about it, but that kind of makes sense, I guess. Like that. I'm sure this has been happening to most players behind the scenes.
This has 100% been happening.
And that's why it sort of makes you think about the Jalen Brunson thing. I know I brought it up already, but it makes you think, oh, he took that super team friendly deal when he could have got an extra $110 million or whatever it was. If he waited a year, I'm sure he still got that. I'm sure he still got that money in one way or another by yeah. It's just the Kawhi thing.
This is going to be the first one of many we're going to hear about.
Yes. Kawhi specifically cracks me up because he is like the meme right now of not wanting to work or like not wanting to play. And then he gets paid $50 million for like a no-show job. Just funny. As
a kind of Clipper fan, like having him on the team is just really annoying because it's like, dude, just fucking play.
Yeah, I can see it. I can see that being just not fun to root for. Yeah. So I don't know. I know this is week 1 NFL and we kind of let NBA go and it's by its wayside, especially this time of year. But I just thought it was pretty big news that broke today.
Well, we're not going to hear about it at all all weekend. So it's a perfect time for this news to break.
Yeah, for sure. And that's probably why they did it, right? Is they know that if they bring it up on tomorrow, it's a mute point because no one's going to give a shit.
No one cares.
It's first opening NFL game.
Guarantee you there's going to be people fast forwarding this part.
Mm-hmm, for sure. It's quick. I wanted your take on it just because I was curious, like what your thoughts were, just real quick. But I just think it's fascinating. I'm surprised nothing has broken bigger beforehand. So,
there's stuff that, I just feel like there's stuff everywhere that could break and would shock people, but nowadays everyone gets over everything in like 3 days. So all right, so what we're gonna do today, so we're gonna pick our Super Bowl picks because we haven't done that yet. That'll be really fast. We're gonna give our biggest sleeper, like a 10 to 15 round kind of guy that you should look into. And what was the last thing I said? I think we're just gonna go through, and we're gonna go through all the games and what. If we had to bet on one part of the game, what would it be?
There was another one, though. What was the other one?
I don't know, but maybe I'll think of it while we do this.
Okay. Yeah, move forward. On we go.
All right, Brian. Give me your Super Bowl. You know what? Give me your matchup and then your pick.
Okay. So I'm gonna give you my matchup. And I kind of want to pull up the odds just because, just so we can talk to the odds as well. So I'm gonna go to conference winner on DraftKings. I will say this changed, I think, given the recent news. And this is something we didn't, so this is a good time to talk about it because this news broke. I want to say it was the day after we did the pod last week or 2 days after we did the pod last week. Michael Parsons officially traded to the Packers because we didn't talk about that last week. Or did we?
Didn't?
No, I don't think
we did.
Did we?
Yeah.
God, I forget. All this stuff. It jumbles together. I forget. But anyway, I'm going to go Packers for my NFC team. I'm going to take the Packers. I think this is the year that they put it all together. They've been competitive the last few years, obviously. They made it to the divisional last year because remember they beat the Cowboys, and then they were in the playoffs the year before. I just think this is the year, and what they were lacking was pass rush on the defensive side. That was kind of the big knock on them coming into the year. So I think they solved that with the Michael Parsons thing. And obviously, there's all this stuff going around about is he the player that he's been living up to be? Jerry Jones is doing this whole, people ran against us because they knew Micah couldn't stop the run. It's part of what you get with some of these pass rushers, very much like Trey Hendrickson and in that realm. But I think this kind of puts them over the edge. It could just be an exciting, sexy pick because now they're like the new favorites or whatever. Everyone's picking them, but I think I'm going to go Packers. If we would have done this last week, I probably would have been looking at the Eagles to go back, but I don't want it to be the same as last year. So that's part of the reason why I'm picking them. And if I had to choose between the Eagles at plus 350 and the Packers at plus 600, I'm going to take the Packers at plus 600. I do think they're going to win that division. I do think they're going to come out of that division. I think they'll be the 1 or 2 seed. And then I think they'll end up playing the Eagles in the conference finals. And then I think they take care of the Eagles. And then in the AFC, I'm going to go the Buffalo Bills. I think this is the time that they get over the hump. I think this is going to be the year where I don't know who they're going to have to play some sort of combination of probably Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, one of those teams or to multiple of those teams to get to the AFC Championship game, but it just kind of feels like it's their time. I'm not going to pick the Chiefs. I do think the Chiefs take a slight step back this year. Obviously, I think they're going to win the division and be probably a top 3 seed in the AFC. I just don't trust Lamar Jackson in the playoffs, and he's proven it over and over again that he I don't want to say it's him because he hasn't played terrible, but it just
you're gonna blame Lamar for that ball that Mark Andrews dropped.
No, and that's what I mean. I'm not saying and this is what I hate. I hate how it turns into like a quarterback thing. But the Ravens in general just haven't.
If they win, they get
over the hump.
If they win, they get the credit, and if they lose, they get the blame. That's just
correct.
The role of the quarterback.
That's the way it is. Right. That's the way it is. And so I just don't think. I think the Ravens have the best roster in the AFC. I think they should be the favorites to make it to the Super Bowl and probably win the Super Bowl. But again, I just think in the playoffs something's going to happen. Bills are going to end up making it to the Super Bowl out of the AFC, and then I'm going to go Bills in the. I think I'm going to go Bills as my Super Bowl champion. I think it's the year. Like I think it's going to happen. Buffalo's been cursed. Like they have just terrible things have happened. Like being a Buffalo Bills fan, it's probably been one of the hard. Like you go to 4 straight Super Bowls, you lose all 4 of them. And then like early 90s, like it's bound to happen. The dam's going to break. Josh Allen's going to win the Super Bowl. Like I don't even think I'd be mad. Like as I'm obviously a huge Bengals fan, I would, if I had to pick another team besides the Bengals to win the Super Bowl this year out of the AFC, it'd probably be the Bills. I like Josh Allen.
I think said AFC.
They're a fun team. What if you said just AFC?
I'm glad you said out of the AFC.
Yes, out of the AFC. Yes, Buffalo Bills. Yes.
I don't hate that.
So yes, I'm going to go Bills Packers, and I think you get 2 young. I guess Josh Allen's not really considered young anymore, but younger quarterbacks into that kind of get to their first Super Bowl. Packers are just a great team, and then Josh Allen will kind of obviously both great teams, but Josh Allen I think will carry the Bills.
Okay.
I hope we have something completely different. We might not.
We do.
Good. See, I like that. I feel I like when we have different things.
I think it's gonna. Plain and simple. Keep it short and sweet. It's going to be a rematch of last year, and the Eagles are going to win again. I think the Eagles are too good. I think Mahomes just does it every year, and I'm not going to doubt Mahomes until you tell me to doubt Mahomes. But when he gets there, he's going to lose, and I think the Eagles repeat.
Ooh. So okay, is that
no
bias taking that?
No, because I don't. I try not to be biased on this. I feel like I'm not very biased when I pick things, but
you're not.
The Eagles team is just so good from top to bottom. And obviously I don't have any bias with the Chiefs, but I think it's going to be this last hurrah with Travis Kelce, Mahomes revenge year. Mahomes wins the MVP, goes to the Super Bowl, and they lose. Probably in heartbreaking fashion.
Yeah, that's fair.
So that's my pick.
So question. Do you think the Chiefs have the best roster in the AFC, or do you think it's just a Mahomes, Andy Reid thing?
It's Mahomes, Andy Reid. They've been there, done that. Mm-hmm. It has nothing to do with the roster because I think, the Ravens, I agree with you. They probably have the best roster. I think the Broncos have a better defense. They have a more complete team, but they don't have Patrick Mahomes. The Bills, Josh Allen, James Cook. Who else? Okay, defense.
Yeah, defense solid. Deion Dawkins, offensive line. Stud.
Okay, give me Mahomes. Shakir. Give me Mahomes. And Rashee Rice when he comes back after 6 games.
6-game suspension.
Yeah.
Okay, no, I like it. I like that they're different. Yeah, I don't know why. How many years how many years have the Chiefs been to the Super Bowl in a row?
5.
Well, the Bengals won in 2021.
So 4.
Then, yeah. So 4, but they went the 2 previous years before that, so it'd be like 6 or 7. That could be wrong, but I'm not looking at it. But it's somewhere in that range, 5 to 6, 6 to 7. If they go this year, that's nuts. That's crazy. That's insane.
Insane. Imagine you root for that team. Must be nice.
Yeah, right. Yeah, and then I do think it's funny. You see all the Chiefs fans on
Eagles just won.
Yeah. That also must be nice. Damn it.
It is. It is nice. Oh, I remember the other thing I wanted to talk about.
What is it?
Team you think will make the playoffs that no one's picking.
Oh, that's right.
Your all-time sleeper Washington Commanders team of last year.
Do you go first since I went first Super Bowl picks. You go first. I have a team in mind. And again, we talk about this stuff like 5 seconds before we get on because we don't want it to be super planned and whatever. So Mike asked me this question. Team immediately popped in my mind, and we'll pull up the odds to make the playoffs just because I think that would be beneficial. So to go back to the Super Bowl picks, Eagles are plus 350, and the Chiefs are plus 400, and then the Bills are plus 330, and the Packers are plus 600. So let's go.
That's
let me
to
pull
make
up playoffs.
the
So we do want it to be to make the Super Bowl. Correct. Yes. Let's see. Let me pull up the playoffs. Okay, I got the playoffs pulled up. All right, you go first.
Right.
Let's hear yours.
Well, now looking at these odds, I feel like my team's not that good. But fuck it. The Patriots.
Oh, I like that. I like that one. I think that's a good one.
I think they're a solid team. They've upgraded everywhere from receiver to coach to defense to offensive line. Drake May, he looked good last year. I think they can kind of do I don't think they're going to make the AFC Championship, but I think they can make the playoffs. So I think they're going to be like a Commanders light.
Okay, I like that. And then their odds are plus 115 to make the playoffs.
Plus 115.
Honestly, I expected them. These odds are kind of crazy. Yeah, these odds are kind of crazy now that I think about it. All right, I'm going to give you
I agree.
Kind of a deep
I think they're
sleeper.
scared because of what happened to Commanders.
True.
Don't say Jets.
No, I'm not going to do the Jets. This might be worse than the Jets. No. I actually don't. I'm not going to pick this team, but I don't think the Giants are that bad at plus 500. I think if they figure out the quarterback situation, their defense is really good. And then you got Malik Neighbors. I think there is.
They got to go through that division.
Yeah, I know it'd be tough, but I'm like as a wild card team, they wouldn't I'm just saying that I don't hate that at plus 500. My team that I am going to take is the Tennessee Titans at plus 370.
Why?
I think the playoff situation in the wild card, which is similar to New England. I like New England because I can see them making the playoffs too. Like I think the playoff situation in the AFC is a little murkier than the NFC. Like because you have your top 3 teams, you got the Chiefs, the Ravens, and the Bills, and then everything else is kind of a little bit of a mess in my opinion. You have a ton of I think it could be anyone. Like I really think you play in the AFC South, you play in the worst division in the AFC. I guess you could say the AFC East is the worst, but you have the Bills, so that makes it hard. Like anyone could win that division. And then you get Cam Ward. If you hit lightning in a bottle with Cam Ward, then anything can happen. It's like Jane Daniels, right? Like you hit on a young QB, you picked up some pieces on defense. You have Tony Pollard, you have Calvin Ridley. They've invested a ton in the offensive line, so their offensive line should be a little bit better. I don't know. I just wouldn't be surprised if they win 9 games and sneak into the 7th spot. Is kind of my thought.
Okay. I feel like I'd rather take the Raiders at plus 370 than the Titans.
Yeah, I don't hate that either. You got Geno and you have Pete Carroll back together. I like the Raiders too. I don't know. I just thought the Titans would be fun too. You get number 1 pick, Cam Ward. Shitty division. Like, just you can win some games. You can win 4 or 5 games in that division. You know, like I think Houston will be. Yeah, I think Houston will be fine, but I don't think they're gonna like. I said it during our predictions. They're going to be the 4 seed, probably win the division, and play Saturday at 4:00, and it's going to be a shitty game, and then they're going to lose in the divisional. Like that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, yeah, I'm trying to think. I like the Jags. You know that. Yeah, I mean, maybe even the Cardinals at plus 115. I don't hate that. You know, I'm a big Kyler guy though.
You are a big Kyler guy.
I mean, the Steelers are plus odds. That's crazy.
What are they plus
110? The Vikings are plus 100.
That's a good. I like the Vikings at plus 100.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying, though.
So
like,
I promised my friend I would talk about this. Go ahead before we change subjects.
I was gonna say, like, you got the Titans and Raiders plus 370, and then Jets and Giants plus 450, plus 500, and then only 2 teams below plus 500: the Browns and the Saints. Like that's crazy. Like that's a lot of those are not great bets because it's the payout's not that significant for any of these, and I think a lot of those are long shots. Like the Cowboys at plus 270 is crazy to me. Like I get
agree.
They trade away Mike. That seems like an overreaction to trading Micah Parsons.
Yeah, I'm looking at the odds to miss the playoffs, and I would take some of these over
the other way around.
Yeah, maybe parlay some of these together.
You could parlay like Bengals Commanders for decent. The Lions
already.
Are plus 1. I mean, I'm just saying, like those are 2 teams that
I was talking about to miss the playoffs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying miss them. You can parlay 2 plus 200 teams. Like those are both teams that I don't think there's any guarantee are making the playoffs. So I'm not going to do it because I'm a Bengals fan. But
yeah, no.
I'd be surprised if they didn't. No.
No one would be, but also we all would be, if that makes sense.
Yes, that's my point. But that's like same with the Commanders. Like, would we all be surprised? Yes, but at the same time, be like, it's the Commanders. Like, yeah, okay, not that surprised.
Yeah, dude. Everything about the Commanders I hate. Okay, so pivoting. Do you have anything else in that, by the way?
Nope,
okay.
That's it.
I like our picks. Quickly, yeah, me too. Quickly, I want to talk about fantasy because my buddy James, shout out, he loves this podcast for some reason. And he's been, ever since Carolina traded Thielen, he's been texting me and calling me, telling me to pick up Hunter Renfrow. Would you? Just be honest. Be as candid.
Right.
Be a dick. I don't care.
Yes, I would.
You would?
Do you want to know? It's not because Adam Thielen, though.
I would love to know why. Because of Coker?
Yeah, because he got put on. Like, I think he's a great pickup and stash for the early season because Bryce Young's going to need someone to go to. Hunter Renfrow is like the ultimate safety blanket of a wide receiver. That is what he was at the Raiders. He was a stud. I liked him a lot at the Raiders. We've texted about it. Like we sent each other like videos of Hunter Renfrow and like his route running and stuff.
Yeah, with the song Linger playing in the background.
Maybe it's just like I can't get over that, and that's why I want to do it. But no, I honestly think the Jalen Coker thing, him going on IR unexpectedly, makes it like that's why they called him up in the first place. Like, I'm sure they were having conversations before they traded Thielen, but once the Coker injury news hit, that was when it became official. And I think he's going to play. I think he's going to get meaningful snaps. And he's your vet now. He is your guy who knows what he's doing. He could probably pick the offense up pretty quickly, and he'll get open. It depends on who I'm dropping. But let me give you a list. Okay. Let me pull up my fantasy team. Would I do it right now and drop someone? Maybe not. But if someone did it, I'd be like, oh, okay, I get it.
Would you drop Josh Downs?
Is he playing? I know he was potentially injured.
He's playing.
Is he playing? No, I probably wouldn't drop Josh Downs.
Okay, there's no other guys in that team I'd drop. Would you drop? I mean, we could just go right here. Xavier Legette.
I don't think Xavier Legette is that good.
Darnell Mooney.
He had a rough rookie year, and I don't think he's going to be that good this year. Yeah, probably.
Okay,
when he counter names, it makes it harder.
Counter?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Counter on Xavier Legette. He was playing in the wrong position. He's a slot guy. He was playing on the outside. Okay. Second year, Bryce and Andy both sucked.
Yeah, Andy wasn't that bad.
He played like 2 good games.
I know, maybe. He did, yeah. Against the Bengals defense. But I don't know. Xavier's close. That one's close. That's the closest for me. Probably, actually. Okay. If you needed someone early, if you needed someone to produce early in the season, I would probably say yes.
What about Jaden Higgins?
No, I'd keep Higgins.
Trey Benson. See, dude? If you have to think about it, I'm out.
Yeah, probably not. It depends on if you have James Conner or not. Like we can just go into hypotheticals, man. We could just keep going. But yes, the only one right so far that I
Saquon Barkley
was like probably yes, 100%, absolutely.
Okay, that's enough on Hunter Renfrow. But is there someone that you drafted that you think that you're way high on that a lot of people aren't?
So I don't know if a lot of people aren't high on him. Like, again, you asked me this at the beginning, and I asked like, what round are you thinking? And it's hard to, in my mind right now, to think about what rounds these guys were in.
Just look on your bench.
Yeah, hold on, let me pull it up. Because one guy that I picked up a lot, and I think he was going in the 9th this round. Ricky Pearsall was in one for me that I tried to grab wherever I could. He might be a little bit too high for what you're asking for here, but I just think with the weapons, like you have George Kittle, you don't really have a ton else there. He showed some flashes last year. He's healthy. I think Pearsall could be one of those guys that rockets into like a high-end wide receiver too this year, and you're getting him in the 9th round, and someone who would probably go in like the top 5 rounds, like if you had to do a redraft later in the year. So he's one for me that I've tried to snag a ton. Is that too high for what you're thinking?
I don't hate that because I was just like, my example was Austin Eckler. Like everyone's huge on Bill Krosky right now.
Yeah. I like
and that guy, wasn't he like a 7th round pick, 7th round pick?
Yeah, I think he's a 6th round pick. I think he was 6th. I could be wrong, but I thought he was 6th.
But Eckler had a good year last year and then he got hurt. But he was splitting with Brian Robinson and they got rid of him. and I just feel like he's still got it. So
Yeah.
I think you ride him. At least he's a good starting. Like you kind of see what you have in the first few weeks, and he doesn't cost much, so you can drop him or package him.
Yeah, that's fair.
In some kind of trade. So
I don't know.
That's the guy I was thinking.
So I'm looking at a draft. I took Ricky Pearsall in the 11th round in this draft. So like that, I feel like that would fit. The other guy you brought up, like Jaden Higgins is another one that I like a lot. I didn't get him in a ton of leagues, but I always had my eye on him. I tried to take some rookie flyers in especially when it comes to wide receivers. Like I got a decent amount of Matthew Golden. Igbuka started going too high, where like I felt like I couldn't take him a lot. But I do have him. I have him once or twice. But Jaden Higgins is another one that I tried. Like he was more like 12th, 13th round, like kind of your last position player you take before you go kicker defense. Again, just upside. I think Houston needs some weapons. They need some wide receivers, and I think he'll be solid. If I'm not mistaken, I believe he was Iowa State. And again, he was a guy that I looked at and said, hey, they need some wide receivers besides Nico. And I think Iowa State. And I think he's just one of those guys who fits their offense really well. So that was another guy that I tried to pick up. I only got him like once, but just another name out there in like the 13th round. That's why when you said Higgins there, I was like, hell no.
There you go. And you had to think about the guy on the other side of the ball, or other side of the same team, Xavier Legette. All right, let's get into the matchups.
Yes, week 1, baby.
Week 1. All right, let's find this. There's so much shit. All right, should we even do Thursday since this comes out on Thursday?
We can. It's Eagles. We can run it. Let's do it real quick.
All right, Eagles favorite 8.5. I'm teasing that up to 13.5 if I'm betting on this game.
Holy shit! That confident, huh? I
just think everything that happened with the Cowboys this offseason, it's like, what are we doing? Nothing was about football. It was all about drama. And I'm out.
Yeah,
I'm out.
Jerry's world. Okay. Yeah. I'm curious what this line was before. Yeah, I'm curious what it was before.
It was 6.5. It was 6.5.
Okay, so 2 points swing. That's actually less than I thought. I thought it would be more than that. Yeah, I honestly probably wouldn't touch this game. I do think the Eagles win handily. I think 8.5 is. Well, I'm going to, but like right this second for this purposes, I'm not. I'd probably. Yeah. The bet I did place, DraftKings was running a boost for plus 100 for Saquon touchdown from, I think it was either 180 or 165. I can't remember. It's like that I took. Like that's a fun bet to place.
Saquon was minus 200 on Hard Rock.
On Hard Rock. So here, actually, let me pull that up because I have it. It'll tell me. It was minus 185 on DraftKings. So, and then it was boosted to plus 100. So like that was an easy bet to place. But yeah, I think the Eagles win. I think it's between 7 and 14. Again, division game, first game of the season. Things get weird. That's the only reason I'm not minus 14 like you are for the Eagles.
Bet the under.
Okay.
47.5. Bet the under.
Yeah, I like that.
All right. Chiefs Chargers, your favorite team.
I don't even hate the Chiefs that much.
I know you just hate Patrick Mahomes. I get it.
Could do a whole episode on that.
Yes, we could, and that'd be fun.
Anyway, I like the Chiefs minus 3 here. I'd probably tease it down to 2.5, but I like the Chiefs minus 2.5. It's an away game for both of them. They're going to Brazil, so it's not necessarily a home game for the Chargers. So like that makes a difference. But I think the Chiefs come out. It sounds like they've been working on their offense to be more explosive again. I think we'll see some more shots downfield that we're used to seeing. And I just think some of the Chargers' injuries, especially their offensive line, kind of late in the preseason, are going to be tough to overcome. I think the Chargers take a step back this year in general.
I feel different about the Chargers for the season, but I think the Chiefs handle this pretty easily. I would take the minus 3 all day on this game.
What about over/under? What would you do?
That's tough because it's Brazil, man. I would stay away from it, but
yeah,
all I can think. Week 1, prime time, and Brazil, you got to go under. But the Eagles and Packers did that last year and it went over.
Yeah, it went over by a mile. Wasn't that game like 41-28 or something?
40. It was like 37. Yeah, it was like 37-32 or something.
Yeah, crazy. It was super high scoring. Yeah, it was a good game last year. All right, is next on your list Bengals Browns?
It's not, but we can go there.
Okay, are you on DraftKings?
I am.
Oh, mine goes. Maybe that's. I don't know. Maybe it's because I bet them a lot. Oh, I see. I have Bengals, Browns, and then Giants, Commanders. Weird.
All right, let's go Bengals, Browns.
Okay,
Bengals, Browns.
I would stay away from this game if I were anybody. I think I do think the Bengals minus 5.5 is very enticing because the Browns should not be good this year. And Bengals
They're
offense
projected the second worst team in the NFL.
I know. But hear me out. Bengals are 1-11 in their last 12 games in the first 2 weeks. Like they just don't play well at the beginning of the season. I think this year's gonna be different. Joe Burrow was healthy all offseason. I would take the under though, 48.5. Like I do think Bengals, I think it's gonna be one of those like 20-14 games. I don't know why. I just think it's gonna be one of those games. Browns don't have a good offense. Bengals are going to throw some new stuff out there. The defense is going to look okay against a bad Browns team. And I think the Browns have a good defense, and they always play hard against the Bengals. So I'm going to stay away from the spread and take the under.
I'm going to tease this game up to minus 9.5.
Jesus.
And I think the Bengals are going to win 24-14 pretty easily. Basically run the clock out in the fourth quarter, and the Browns are just going to suck.
So you're going the under too then, because that's 48.
Yeah, under. But
okay.
I think the Bengals are going to handle this pretty easily.
If we get on this podcast next week with the Bengals loss to Browns week 1, I'm gonna lose my shit. I'm gonna lose it.
I love you are so serious.
Yeah.
Now I want to bet the Browns money.
I can't do it. I can't handle it again. I can't do it again.
I don't think your wife can do it again, bro.
Yeah, no, probably not.
Oh my god, that's so fucking funny. God, that'd be the funniest thing. I want the Bengals to win, but I would love to see that.
But if they win, I'll be in a good mood. I'll be happy. We got that.
Yeah, but like, okay, so what if they win like 35-10?
I'll be pumped. We're back.
Yeah, but like
Super Bowl bound.
See, that's what I mean though. So it's the Browns.
I know. No, I'm kidding. I won't feel that way, but I will feel like, hey, whatever they did in the offseason, whatever they changed, worked. As long as everyone's healthy and they look good on
it's their first hard game.
Week 3, they I think they play the Jaguars week 2, and then they go Vikings.
So week 2.
Yeah, the Jaguars are again. I think they're
good.
They're fine. But then they go Vikings, Broncos, Packers. So like that. That's a big 3-game stretch right there. Oof. That'll tell us what they really are. That's why you can't lose these games to start the season this year, because like you got tough games right after.
Yeah, I get that. Who day? All right. Giants, Commanders. Giants +6.
I'll let you go first on this one.
Don't hate the +6 because I do kind of agree with you. Like I like their team. I think they're going to be competitive. I'm not totally out on Russ. Their defense is going to be so good. I would take the Giants +6 here.
Okay. I see. I don't hate that because based on what we just talked with the playoffs, like I wouldn't be surprised if Washington didn't make it. And again, when the Giants, I think they have a good defense. They have good pieces in place. They got some good weapons. Like Tyron Tracy was solid last year for whatever he was, a 6th-round draft pick. And then you got Russell Wilson. You got a veteran at the quarterback position. Offensive line is okay. That's kind of, I think, the big thing on offense. But I actually don't hate that either. I don't think I would take any of the spreads. I think I would take the over 45.5. I do think the Giants have a good defense. But I can just see this being high. I don't know why. The Commanders don't have a great defense. Malik Neighbors is a problem. Yeah, I would take the over 45.5. I think.
I like that. I like that.
I like +6 for the Giants. That's ballsy. Week 1.
Yeah, but I mean, it's kind of what you said, man. I feel like they addressed a lot of the issues, and instead of being a shitty team, they're going to be a competitive team.
Yes, I think they're going to be a competitive team. And I still think Brian Daboll's a great coach. Like I think he's kind of gotten shafted the last few years. I think he's a good coach. Sure. I actually like Jackson Dart a lot too. Like I think whenever he comes in, like I think he's gonna be solid. Like I think he looked good in the preseason. I think he'll come in at some point. Sounds like Brian Daboll loves him. Like I feel like all these guys, the over-under is like week 6.5 or something. I saw something along the lines of like week 5 they play a tough team, and then week 6 they play like the Saints or something. So a lot of people are speculating week 5 Russ has a bad game, you bring him in against the Saints week 6. That could be wrong, but it was something along those lines. The dates might be wrong.
Let me look really quick. Do you think week 6? Let's see. Week 6 is the Eagles. Week 5 is the Saints. Do you think it'd be that soon?
I mean, a lot of these guys.
If they start 0-4, then yeah.
Yes, I think you bring.
But then they go Eagles, Broncos, Eagles, Niners.
Yeah, it's tough. That's tough.
Then they go Bears, Packers, Lions.
Who do they play with?
Saints.
No.
Or no,
Saints
they play Chargers.
Chargers. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough.
God, dude, this schedule: Commanders, Cowboys, Chiefs, Chargers, Saints, Eagles, Broncos, Eagles. That's insane.
Yeah, they're not making the
That's
playoffs.
0-8.
I would take everything I said back. Yeah, I take everything I said back. I didn't look at their schedule.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Next game, I have Steelers, Jets.
Okay. Steelers, Jets. I see. Do you like that they did this on the schedule? Them playing week 1?
Do you think they did this on purpose?
I think they did this on purpose.
I think it's kind of annoying. It's like, let's get into the season before you just, Does that make sense? Like, it's kind of like the
both.
Cowboys Eagles starting off the season. So why are you doing this first game on the Thursday? You're going to get the ratings for any team.
I actually liked when the year the Chiefs was it 2 years ago? They started. I think it was 2 years ago. It was Chiefs Lions
rematch.
No, it was Chiefs Lions. Like I like that. Give us like a good AFC versus good NFC. Because then it's the conference games matter. But like, give us like a powerhouse AFC versus NFC and get it out of the way like early, because that's a game people will be excited to watch. You kind of start out. I don't know. I just thought that was cool that they did AFC versus NFC, like two of the favorites. I thought that was kind of fun, rather than like a massive division game to start the season. Like that's tough. I don't know. I think it's tough. But this one is. I mean, it's the quarterbacks. It's Aaron Rodgers going against the Jets, and Justin Fields going against, like, it's both ways. Although Justin Fields, like, he only played like 4 games last year. But, God, the over-under is 38.5. That's super enticing just because it's so low at 38.5. And I will probably go over. Yeah, I'll probably place it just because.
Both defenses are so good.
Both defenses are good. I don't think the Jets have like.
They're solid.
The defense is good. Yeah, they're like good, but never as good as they should be on paper. I think that's the bet I would place here is over 38.5.
I'd go Steelers -3. I don't think the Jets are good at all. Like nothing about the Jets like gets me excited. I think the Steelers are going to be solid. They're going to be better coached.
Not just also, Fields. Don't trust Justin Fields.
The guy can't throw the ball, and it really bothers me.
I don't trust him either.
It bothers me. It's like, God, this guy can't fucking throw QB in NCAA.
Number 20.
Yep, number 20. I'd go Steelers -3. I think the Steelers are going to be better than what people think they're going to be. That pains me to say.
Okay. I don't hate it. I think that makes sense. Yeah. I like both of those. All right, next one I have is Cardinals Saints.
All right, me too. Kind of like the Cardinals. Like, so Cardinals are favored over -6.5. And the over under is 43.5. I kind of like that. I think I'd go both.
I think I would go. Honestly, I think I would go Cardinals. I think I'd parlay Cardinals 6.5 and over 43.5. Both defenses not great. Cardinals, I think will be. I think they'll be fine. I think they'll be an 8-win team this year. Like Saints are going to be terrible. The only risk with the over here is if the Saints score like 10 points and it's like 28-10. Like that's where I feel the risk of the over coming in. You got Spencer Rattler playing quarterback for the first time. I'm sure he's played.
He was named starter.
Yeah, Spencer Rattler is the starter over Tyler. I don't know how to say his last name. Shuck. Wow, way off. It's like spelled SHOUGH, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It is. It shouldn't be that, but that's what they say.
Yes.
It's like A-Chan, not A-Chain.
That's where yes, right. That's where I get into the fear of the over. So like if I had to take one pick, I would take Cardinals -6.5. I'm surprised it's under 7. They're actually, I think, going to be my survivor. I'm in a little survivor pool. That's my survivor pick for the week because I don't think I'll trust the Cardinals any other week. I was talking to Aaron about it. Shout out Aaron. We were talking what the picks were, and good point of Cardinals. You never pick the Cardinals again, probably, besides playing the Saints. So it's a good week to get them out of the way. But could get burned. But I think Cardinals have too many pieces to lose to the Saints, I think.
I think the Cardinals are going to be sneaky good this year, man.
Mm-hmm. They're you love the Cardinals, man. You love the Cardinals.
I don't know what it is, but it's like I've seen them play twice in SoFi, I'll say that. So maybe that's why.
Mm-hmm.
They do have the Panthers week 2.
2-0? We're going to be talking about it.
They have the Titans week 5. They have the Colts week 6. Oh my God, dude. I would save the the Cardinals. There's like 3 more weeks that are like not locks, but
Who did they play week 2? Cardinals or Panthers?
so week 1 Saints, then they go Panthers, Niners, Seahawks, Titans, Colts.
See, but I think the Titans are going to be sneaky good, and I think the Panthers are going to be fine. I think they're going to win like 6-7 games.
But you think they're going to beat the?
I think the Saints are going to win 3 games. I think the Saints are worse in football.
I guess you pick any team that's playing the Saints, huh? We said that last year. Got burned.
I got burned week 1.
Their car made them look like the best team in the league.
Yeah, for the first 2 weeks,
Yeah. All right, yeah. So we're both going -6.5.
Yeah.
Cardinals and over 43.5. I think those are good bets there. All right, next game is the Bucks and Falcons. See, another big division game week 1.
Mm-hmm.
Bucks are favored -1.5. I don't like any of this. I don't like the over under at 47.5. If you had to pick one, what would you pick?
I think if I had to pick one, I would take Buccaneers -1.5. I think the Buccaneers are going to be better than the Falcons. Michael Penix is still a little bit too much of an unknown for me, which is why I lean Buccaneers, because obviously Baker has played as a top 10 QB the last couple of years. So if I would probably stay away from it. This is not one I'd throw in one of my parlays or that I would pick for one of our bets. But if I had to pick one, it'd probably be Buccaneers -1.5. They're on the road though, so like that means they consider them like 3.5 point favorites. Yeah, but yeah, I'd probably go Bucks -1.5.
Yeah, I might go Bucks in the under.
Under, yeah. Falcons defense. They drafted 2 edge rushers, linebackers, whatever you want to call them, to help with the defense. But yeah, their defense was not great last year. And then, I could see the under. I would stay away from it though. Again, I don't know. I don't feel good about that one. That's one that I look at. I'm like, nah. You skip right past it as soon as you see it.
Yeah, this next game is kind of gross, but Dolphins Colts.
Damn, man. I think I would take. Honestly, I want to take the under just because of Daniel Jones. Like this, I just want to take the under because of Daniel Jones. That's the only reason. Yeah, this one's also gross. This is probably stay away. I don't know what the Dolphins are going to be. I could see that again. I could see them winning 9 games, being a little frisky. I can see them winning 4 or 5 games. I don't know where they stand. It feels like a rebuilding year for them.
Their team just seems they're just in shambles.
Dysfunctional. Yeah.
Yeah. If I had to pick, I'd probably just go Colts money line at -115 and get out of there.
Why? Just home team?
Yeah, it's a home team. Jonathan Taylor's probably the best player on the field.
Yeah, Tyreek Hill still has it. I think he's
okay.
Yeah.
When people bring up age and then they talk about how good Tyreek is, do you know how old Tyreek is?
30, 31.
He's 32.
Is he 32?
He sucked last year because of a wrist injury, apparently.
Yeah, he wasn't good last year. I think he's got other shit going on, which is why he wasn't good.
7 kids.
Yeah.
All right, next game.
Wait, hold on. I think if I had to take a bet in this game, I don't think I would take either of those, like the things. I would probably go anytime TD scorer. Give me Jalen Waddle +205. I think maybe Tyreek, to kind of what we're saying, he sucked last year. I think Jalen Waddle is going to have a little bit, he's going to emerge potentially as finally the wide receiver 1 there. And it could be somewhat of a slight breakout game. So that's just kind of my thoughts there.
I like that a lot, actually. Which brings me to the next game. We got the Raiders, Patriots. Patriots are Raiders? No, Patriots -3.
-3, yeah.
Over under 43.5. So how about Brock Bowers +190?
I like that. How many touchdowns did he score last year? Because wasn't that the thing? He didn't score a lot of touchdowns.
Yeah, but he had the worst quarterback situation in the league. Aiden O'Connell and
it's true.
Gardner Minshew.
Or was that?
Now he's got Geno slinging.
Oh, he had 5 TDs last year. That's fine. I'm even thinking. I know Trey McBride has gone through seasons where he has only scored once. I like that. Yeah,
that was 13 games. He didn't have one.
Yeah, it was 100 catches, most catches without a touchdown or something.
Yeah.
Okay, so honestly, originally when you read it and I'm staring at it, I almost easy, I'll take Patriots -3. But to your point earlier, I don't think the Raiders are gonna be that bad. I think the Raiders are gonna be good. I think they're gonna be in the mix at the end of the year.
They're frisky.
I think I would take Raiders +3. I'm a little surprised that this is this high. I think I would go Raiders +3 in this game.
Just because of why?
You got Geno reunited with Pete Carroll. Like, I know they don't have a ton of weapons. They do have Brock Bowers. I don't know. I just think they're going to be.
Jacoby Myers, Genty.
Yeah. Jacoby Myers. Yeah, Genty. I know Myers had the whole.
Amari Cooper.
Talking about old. I do like the Jacoby Myers thing. Like, it sounds like he's going to play. The trade request, the thing came out today where they were like, they told me no, so I'm just going to play like I normally would. Yeah, I think I would take
How old
Raiders
is Amari Cooper?
+3. He's probably the same age as Tyreek. Might be younger than Tyreek. 31.
He's 31. Nice.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say like 42.
No. Just different. Like, yeah. I knew he wasn't like that old. He just feels like he's been around for freaking forever.
Yeah, he has.
So you would say Brock Bowers +190?
Yeah.
Okay. I like that.
All right, let's go through some of these a little quicker.
Yes. Okay, Jags, Panthers. Like, real quick, off the top of your head.
Oh, Jags -3.5 at +100. And
yeah, I would do the same thing. Panthers are going to be good this year, but
they're going to be okay.
Yeah, I like Jags.
Over under 46.5.
I'd probably go under.
Really? I was thinking over. Ryan Thomas +130 anytime touchdown. Ted McMillan +170. Where's our boy Hunter Renfrow +425 anytime touchdown.
Placing it.
Place it. Oh, yeah.
Travis Hunter +180. That's like, I think that'll be fun. They got some good rookies in this game. You got Tet and you got Travis Hunter. Like, that one will be fun. That'll be fun.
It's a cool matchup. All right.
Broncos Titans. Tough. Very tough.
-8.5. I'd go over on this game. Over 42.5.
Broncos defense is so good though.
Yeah, they might put up 40 against them.
Yeah, I'd probably go over 42.
I'm not into the Titans like you are.
I'm thinking Titans +8.5 too. Like, that's where I think I would go. I just think sometimes these rookies in these early games, they pop off real quick. They just like, I think Broncos are going to win, but I'm not actually going to place
the Broncos winning the Super Bowl. I agree.
I think they're going to be good, but I don't think they're going to win the Super Bowl.
I'm trying to think. Who are their skill guys?
Cortland Sutton, RJ Harvey, rookie at running back, Marvin Mims.
Evan Ingram.
Yeah, Evan Ingram. He's like their big pickup. Marvin Mims, I think, is their wide receiver too. They do have a good O-line, and they have a good defense. So that's huge. And then Bo Nix is obviously, he had a great year last year, and I think he's perfect for what Sean Payton wants to do. So
Calvin Ridley is +265 to score.
But he's probably going to be up against Patrick Surtain. It's like, that's where it's tough. That's where it's tough.
Thinking.
Yeah.
That's brutal. He's going to get one catch for 5 yards.
Yeah.
I think that happened in one of my leagues.
Yeah, probably. I love Calvin Ridley for fantasy this year, but not in this matchup.
Not against Broncos?
No.
Yeah, I like the over in this game. All right, let's go. All right, 49ers Seahawks. 49ers away -2.5 favorites. Dude, give me the Seahawks +2.5.
Why?
I don't think they're going to be that bad. I kind of like Sam Darnold. They won 10 games last year.
Yeah.
And I feel like they just kind of took a lateral step.
Yeah.
The 49ers, they have no one to throw to besides Ricky Pearsall.
George Kittle, what are you talking about? And Christian McCaffrey. There's 3 of them.
All right, let me rethink this.
I'm going to go
over 40.
Yeah, I'm going to go over 43.5. I'm going to do the same. That was where my head went to, was over 43.5. Yeah, I'm going to do over. I think this one's too tough.
With that being said, give me Christian McCaffrey at +380, 2 touchdowns.
I like that,
disrespecting him like that.
Yeah, I do like that, actually. I agree with you. Like, this is a tough division game. That's why sometimes these division games, when they're this close, when they're within a field goal, it's tough to pick. Probably just go money line if I had to pick one of them.
Yeah.
And then I also I hate the Seahawks. Like, I think JSN's a stud. I think Cooper Kupp will be interesting to see how they mesh with the offense. And I'm with you. I don't think Sam Darnold's that bad. So I like the over. So let's get some points on the board. We got some decent offenses. So
yeah, I like that a lot.
God, Lions Packers. It's a good game.
Jesus Christ, dude. They're fucking really blowing their load this week.
Yeah. Those are good games.
I don't know what to do here.
Yeah, I'm going to go Packers -2.5.
Really? I guess at Lambeau. Maybe I'll take Tucker
Michael
Kraft
Parsons
plus
trade.
205. Yeah.
I like Tucker Kraft plus 205. That's what I mean. There's so much hype around the Packers right now. I picked them to win. I picked them to go to the Super Bowl, so I got to take them week 1 against the Lions. They're gonna put a emphasis on its third division this year by beating the previous division winners, and I'm gonna go Packers minus 2.5.
You know what? I'm with you. I'll take that too. Minus 2.5 Packers.
That being said, I don't hate Lions plus 124.
God, this fucking
I can't do that though. I'm gonna take.
This guy picks the Packers to win by 3 points, and then he goes, "But the Lions money line."
No, I'm gonna take Packers minus 2.5. I just thought it'd be funny.
No, dude, you really thought it. Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah,
all right,
go ahead. Next one.
Texans, Rams. Rams are favored minus 3. Fucking give me. I'll tease that to 6.5. I'm not a believer in the Texans at all. I think the Rams are going to be really good.
Yeah,
and they're at their healthiest they're going to be.
Mm-hmm.
So give me the Rams minus 3. You know what? Also, give me the over at 43.5.
Okay, I like that. I'm the same way. I like the Rams minus 3. It's a pretty easy pick for me. I'm not huge on the Texans either. We haven't talked a ton about them, but that's probably wise because neither of us are super high on them. I don't think they did enough this offseason to get themselves better.
No. Their running back is Nick Chubb.
And they traded away their best offensive lineman, and their offensive line was the problem. So, I'm with you. And to your point, I like that you said that the Rams are the healthiest they're going to be. So,
yeah. All right. Okay. Sunday Night Football. Ravens, Bills.
Big game.
The Bills are dogs at home. Give me the Bills plus 105 money line.
Yes, I'm the same way. I'm going to take Bills money line.
And the
plus 105. I might take the over here. I think it's going to be fireworks. I know it's 50.5, but I love it.
Prime time. First game of the season.
Yeah. I think I love it. But yeah, I'm with you. I think this is an easy Bills money line. I think the Ravens have the best roster in football, but it's at home. I've already said it. Same with the Packers. This is Buffalo's year. They put a big emphasis on it, and I would love to see the Ravens lose week 1.
Yeah, biased.
Yes.
But I'm with you.
Partially.
I think this is an awesome first Sunday Night Football game.
Yes, it is. You couldn't get much better than that, actually.
Yeah, you're right. I agree. All right, so Vikings Bears. I don't love this game. I don't like either of these teams.
I think I'm higher on the Bears than you are, but I'm not super high on the Bears. Again, I think they're going to be somewhere in that 7-8 win range, probably right around 500. I don't think they get in the playoffs. I'm a little bit higher in the Vikings. I just think Kevin O'Connell is such a good coach.
Pretty sure I had the Vikings win the division in our divisions pod.
I think you did.
But the Addison thing, he's gone. I like the Thielen
addition.
Yeah. The Bears are going to be the best. They're going to be the tallest midget, dude. They're going to be the best worst team in their division.
Yes, agreed.
But give me the Vikings.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me see what.
I'm going to go Vikings minus 1.5.
Let me see.
I think they show up on the road.
Yeah, I'm thinking Vikings minus 2.5. Yeah. That's who I'm gonna pick. All right,
that's it.
All right, let's do our draft for the top 3.
Yeah, okay, let's pick our
picks of the week.
So, just wanted to, we're definitely back because we went 1-5 combined last week for our college picks. So we don't pick a lot of college. I think we both watch NFL more than we do college, and especially week 1 in college football. Last week was crazy with some of those games.
Insane.
Alabama losing, obviously the Texas OSU game. Big win for LSU, and that was the one win that we had on the week, and I took LSU plus, I think it was 2.5, so that was our one win on the week. All right, since I won last week, I think it's only fair that I get to go first for this.
Those are the rules, Brian. I know the rules.
Okay. Just want to make sure. You do. All right, there was, give me Cardinals minus 6.5 against the
Damn it, dude, I knew you were going to
Saints.
Pick that.
I mean, I think that's the easiest one in the week. I really do.
All right, then give me the fucking Bengals minus 5.5 against the Browns.
Okay, I like it. Bulls minus 5.5. And was that minus 108? Okay, and Cardinals was minus 110. I like that this is 6.5 because once it gets over 7, it makes it a little bit more difficult. All right, give me for my next one. Week 1's always I feel like the hardest.
The toughest, dude. The first 3 weeks are so tough.
Yeah. Give me Seahawks over 43.5.
49ers Seahawks?
Yeah, over 43.5.
Over.
Yep.
All right, I'm just going to do it. Give me the Jags minus 3.5 at plus 100.
Okay, I like that one. That's against the Titans, right? No, sorry. That's against the Panthers. Sorry. Plus 100. All right, and my last one. I think there were some earlier ones that I liked. All right, we're not going to pick Eagles. Oh, that already switched from 8.5 to 7.5.
Oh.
Yeah, at least on my end it did.
Interesting. Did on my end as well.
Give me... Damn, it's kind of tough.
You got it.
I know, I can do this. Dang it. You know what? Give me Packers minus 2.5. I'm going to put my money where my mouth is and take Packers minus 2.5 in this game at minus 115.
I like it.
Yeah.
My last pick is going to be Steelers minus 3 at minus 102.
Okay. Steelers minus 3, minus 102.
Yep.
Okay. That's a good one.
I almost took the over, but I like the minus 3 better.
I will probably still bet the over in that game, but I like that for this bet. All right, so just to reiterate, I had Cardinals minus 6.5 at minus 110, 49ers Seahawks over 42.5, 43.5, Packers minus 2.5 at minus 110, and then Mike had Bengals minus 5.5 at minus 108, Jags minus 3.5 at plus 100, and Steelers minus 3 at 102, minus 102. We had some pretty good luck on bets last year. We both, I think I still have it. Mike went 31, 26, and 3. Positive, and I went 43 and 20, so also positive. So hopefully we can do that again this year, and then I'm also going to place some futures bets probably tomorrow on the just to tweet them out. I placed some future bets today, a few player props that I like a lot. So, and then there'll be lots of bets coming this weekend because it's the first week of NFL football.
Yes, follow us at AthletePod on Twitter, where we're going to be posting all of our bets that we placed this week and the recap of the draft we just did on these bets. And then at Traveling Athlete Pod on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. And we'll be back next week. Bengals are going to win this week, right?
Oh, God, I hope so.
What's the worst that can happen?
They lose.
And?
That's it.
That's it?
And I'm sad.
It's the worst? So yeah.
No, the worst that can happen. Worst that happens is a catastrophic injury. That's what we can't have happen.
Oh, I can't believe you even said it.
Well, you asked me what the worst is going to happen.
Oh, shit. We got to do it again, dude. Left the lens cap on.